I am the director of the Blackfeet Native American Studies program, which is within the Browning Public Schools, District Number 9. Browning Public Schools is one of the biggest all Native American schools probably in the nation. I grew up in the 90s and I would constantly hear our elders talk about the importance of our language, that it makes us who we are. And I was very touched by the sincerity of their voices when they would say that. You know, marat tayo, you don't hear the language much. So I really had to go off and seek it myself. Receiving the Native American Language Grant from the Office of Indian Education really enabled our team to get together in ways that we never got together before. We got to bond as friends, and we get to have meaningful professional development, along with being able to contract outside entities to help us create film and make our curriculum towards our language more robust. This NAL grant, we actually made a 45-minute long video that's primarily on Blackfoot with puppets and Blackfoot Jeopardy. And that's mainly designed so that if a class has a substitute teacher come in. But we're also supplementing that with other videos as well. We already translated Itsy Bitsy Spider, Old MacDonald, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Won't You Be My Neighbor? And we have to change the words too in order to fit the melody. And we're going to be making more music videos for that. And it's just, again, that's how we introduce the language into the home, is having multimedia. Multitudes of worksheets, things for games. As you've seen this during your visit, we really value fun. We're actually developing an online dictionary, thanks to this grant, that will work like a wiki, where you could say, you look up a word, how to say bear chief, and Ninoh Gayo will come up, and then you click on Gayo. Our department has also invested into a movable planetarium. The stars are remarkable because they invoke a sense of awe in all of us. And to be able to go into this dome and be able to teach the stars from our perspective, and even just philosophy, it really grounds people.
So the biggest challenge that we faced was there's a number of writing systems out there. Some of our kids were subjected to probably, 7 different ways to write the Blackfeet language. And then also our elders, they have different dialects. Our people have different dialects. And so sometimes people, that's not, you said that wrong, or you need to say it this way. And so people were scared. Our staff was scared to start or even try to learn the language because they didn't want to get in trouble or get laughed at. But since we've really embraced this, it has been an amazing journey.
We have our younger students, like the kindergarten students, that are learning our Blackfoot blessing, our Blackfoot prayer. And when I hear them out in the community saying that at public events, or I'll see it on social media, and I just think, okay, we are saving our language.
How would you say boy in Blackfoot?
Sockamapi.
How would you say girl? Akikawa.
Raise your hand.
Hi, my name is Kayla Dix. I am a teacher here at the Arley School. I teach art in Salish, and I'm bitter at Salish. What inspired me to become an educator was the love for my people and my community and my family. When I was growing up, I was fortunate to grow up in the language and the culture what a lot of people here don't have. And when I left my home to further my education, I had values and morals to navigate the world, and I felt like I wanted to give that back to our people and our younger generation, so they really had a grounding to help them. So we have a couple songs, and the kids love that, and they love to drum and they love to sing, and then we go into colors and numbers and just really trying to set a foundation for them to build upon. But then we go into the calendar math, where every month in my culture is named after a significant part of what is happening. So for example, this month was Spekani, which means month of the bitter root. So during this time of the month, my people are going out and they're gathering bitter root. And so then I teach the kids about that. What is the cultural significance of the bitter root to the Salish people? We recognize the significance of having curriculum that is culturally responsive. Cultural relevance is important in increasing educational outcomes. Around 70% of the student body here in Arlee identifies as being Native American. So we recognize that it's important to base curriculum around cultural relevancy. This makes education more relatable for our students, and I feel like it makes them feel seen and valued.
I think cleaning the cemetery was important because it was not only to help the people that have passed, but also the family members of those people. And it was involved with helping the community, and which is important.
What makes the cemetery and what we do at the cemetery so special? I think that leads into a different question of what makes this community so special too. And I think it's that we go through the effort, we have these cultural ties that bind us to this place, and it allows us to gather and to respect not just the people from the past, but the land itself. There's a lot of practices that are just about cleaning and picking up and respecting the people and the land that have passed or that are still here, and that's just what makes this place great, is we're all here, and it's not that we're separated, we're together, and we're making an effort to improve this community. That's what makes it special.
What is my dream when it comes to language? My dream is that everyone be fluent. My dream is that everyone know their songs. My dream is everyone know their ceremonies. I think that when we learn who we are, it's such a loving way to wake up every day and look through the lens of your language and see the power, the spirit, and the animacy of who we are as an individual. So my dream for this program is to expand, is to build, and I see us doing that now.
I know that it's working, and I see it in our students, in our program. Our BNAS program is growing. And there's more teachers that want to be in our program. There's more teachers that are wanting to learn. And not even just teachers, there's people in our community that want to be linguists, or they want to learn the language, so they're signing up for classes, or they're learning more about our history and our culture, and they seeing us become elders and passing down that knowledge and that, to these younger generations and people. I want to see that coming. Because we'll have a bunch of those just language teachers and knowledge keepers out in this world, and that, I feel like that's because of this program and everything that we're doing as a community, not just as teachers, but as a community. Everything we're trying, as long as we become one, I feel like it's just going to be more powerful.
ya la na ya hey 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 ha na ya na ya